Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this True Science Activated Skincare System presentation. My name is Lisa Panton. I'm going to be your host for this evening. That's me there on stage. I am a full-time Lifevantage distributor. But before that, and why people always ask me to do these presentations is because I actually have 15 years previous experience in the health and beauty industry. I was always also in medical sales for a little bit as well. So I do have really good experience in skincare specifically. I started out at the age of 18 after college, going into the beauty industry. I worked on the cruise ships, which kind of led me into the spa industry, working my way as a beauty therapist through the chain to a spa manager. And after about 12 years of that and managing some very beautiful locations outside of spas in the Caribbean and the US, I finally made it back to the UK. And I didn't want to spend any more time in the spa industry because at that point I had two young children and the spa hours were from like 9 in the morning till 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and they are not hours for a working mom with young children. So I actually transitioned into the business side of the beauty industry. So I was a business development manager and a trainer in the beauty industry. I worked for skincare companies and people that develop machines and equipment to provide facial treatments. And I also then progressed and moved more into the injectables and the more clinical peel element of the industry. So I've covered a real broad spectrum of that industry, but a real keen and interest focus in skincare specifically. So I've been around the block, so to speak. I know my stuff. And I actually joined Lifevantage in 2015, October 2015, officially. At that time, I was completely burnt out. I was trying to do it all. I was a single mom with a career, no time, no money. I don't know if anybody else can relate to that, thinking there has got to be another way. And when I came across, or when Lifevantage came across my desk, I was in a terrible state, mentally, physically burnt out. I couldn't sleep. I had the worst brain fog you could ever imagine. I had mental fatigue. I couldn't function in any capacity like I used to be able to. And I just thought to myself, I am surely too young to be feeling like this. As it happens, I was talking to a friend of mine in the US, and she mentioned a product that she recommended that I take. She told me it was a herbal supplement, and I just rolled my eyes and thought, yeah, whatever. How many times have you tried a herbal supplement or a supplement of any type, expecting for it to help you in some way, but you never really feel or see a difference? So I said, yeah, you can send me some all the way from the US, not really expecting for it to do anything. And oh my goodness, was I wrong. That product ended up taking me from not being able to walk half a mile with the dog to be able to doing 7K 4 times a week. It took away my brain fog. It brought my memory back. It started making me go to bed early and waking up before the alarm, feeling awake and clear of mind and energized and able to be still scurrying around in the evening at 6, 7, 8 o'clock when I'd normally be collapsed on the couch. So that, my good friends, is how I became a Lifevantage consultant. I'm an executive consultant based in Huddersfield in West Yorkshire in the UK. And I have gone on, along with many of our team, to build a global Lifevantage business. So this is the product that I mentioned. I cannot talk about anything else without bringing this up because it is the whole reason this company is here. It is the whole standing and the ethos behind our company is founded on Protandem NRF2, the ability to switch on a gene in your body that helps you produce an abundance of enzymes that you used to have in your early 20s, but you don't have in your 40s and 50s. And we've ended up being named the activation company, because from there on in, we have looked for specific genes that are responsible for your wellness and the aging process that we can positively manipulate through nutrition to help you look and feel better and get more out of your day. So we've become the leaders in gene activation and gene activated products. Our products are those that represent the absolute latest in scientific innovation. We're always looking for the latest, the greatest, the newest research that we can use to bring the absolute forefront of nutrigenomics to the market and our customers. And one of the pillars of all of our products, well, two of the pillars, is number one, they must be clinically tested and proven to do what they do. And number two is they have to deliver results that you can either see or that you feel. So that, my friends, is a little bit about Lifevantage. It is the company responsible for the Truesience skincare range. And it is the reason that I am here today. More recently, we introduced a collagen activator. Not only does it give you an amazing boost of very effective, high quality collagen, but it also is activating the gene responsible for producing new collagen and down-regulating the gene that is responsible for your collagen aging and degrading in the first place. So this has very quickly become our second best-selling product. It's a newer, more recently launched product. And we also have a gene-activated skincare range, which in my opinion, after much skepticism in the beginning, has to be the biggest kept secret in the skincare industry. If people knew the results they could get with these products for the amount of money that they cost, they would be queuing up around several blocks to be able to get their hands on this stuff. It is truly amazing. You need to know about it, and you need to tell your friends about it too. We do have other products all responsible for helping you look and feel better through gene activation. But those are our three key pillars that are tending to be the most popular at the moment. So what I want to do with you is this evening, I want to talk through very quickly 5 key reasons why, as a professional in the industry for over 15 years, I personally love, back, and would support this product till the end of the earth. And then once we've done that, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about each of the products, how they work, why they're so effective, show you some of the results that we've achieved. And if you wait until the end, I am going to show you how before the end of June 30th, you can get a whopping 20% off these products. They're already very reasonably priced, as it is our 15-year company anniversary. So we're celebrating with giving our customers 20% off before the end of June. So let's dive in. Okay. First reason, these are not necessarily in order of importance. Some are as equally important to me as others. I've just listed them. But one of the most important things for me, after years of selling and recommending skincare to both clients and into salon owners and salons and businesses, is there's a lot of skincare out there that is very highly priced. Now, personally, I don't mind recommending or using and buying skincare that is pricey, as long as I can see a result. Like I want to see something visible if I'm going to pay good money for it. The problem is most do not do that. you are paying a lot of money, but really not getting the results that you would like to achieve for that money. So in my opinion, these products, for what they do and the results that you see, are incredibly affordable. So let's get the price out the way right from the beginning so you guys can have a look for yourselves. Now, whether they're affordable to you will depend on what you're already using. I would say if you're using Clarins or Lancome or Estee Lauder or Decleor or Dermalogica or I don't know, Environ, these products are going to be very reasonably priced. If you're using an like a Boots or an Oil of Olay type, they might seem a little bit more expensive. But in terms of out there professional treatments for the skin, to me, they're very reasonable. So I'm going to work in pounds, but the prices for euros are also there on the screen for you to see. £31 for the cleanser, which, by the way, lasts you forever. You use less than half a p, will clean your entire skin very effectively. The True Eye Lift has become my absolute favorite product ever. We'll talk about why here in a minute. That's 41. The True Hydrate, which is an intensive hydrating, plumping, and moisturizing treatment that also helps with pigmentation, is 74, which is also going to last you a good long time. That's a 50 ml pot. And then our treatment serum, True Renew, which is 77. You can use all of these products individually, or you can get them discounted in a kit. So you can get a discounted price on all of the products together when you buy them as a collection. So one cleanser, one eye lift, one True Renew, one True Hydrate would normally come in at €200, £167 for the entire range. For me, is incredibly affordable for a very professional and a product that's going to deliver better results. I would probably put money on than anything you're using. It doesn't matter what clinic or salon or doctor you got it from. I would back that this will deliver you better results. So in comparison, for example, I used to work for the International Institute of Anti-Aging, who owns the UK distribution of Environ in the UK. And these, if you were going to get a similar type routine from Environ, this is what you would need to use. So it's a vitamin A. It is quite irritating. You have to start at a very low level and work your way up over 4 months to get to the highest level, which really delivers the results. Most people can't get that far because it's too irritating for their skin, and you have to wear quite a strong SPF to make sure that you're not going to get pigmentation or other issues as a result of using that high level of vitamin A. So here you've got similar thing, cleanser, your vitamin A, which is your treatment, eye treatment, your serum, and your skincare. So that would be coming in about £300. So we're already about £40 cheaper than Environ. I was looking at New Skin products because they're in the direct sales industry like we are, to do 4 products in their range, £459. For me, as somebody who's worked with some of the products that are available in the most exclusive clinics in the whole of the UK, that would be something I probably wouldn't recommend, because I don't care how good it is. That is not a price bracket that I want to put on anybody, no matter how much money they've got. Arbonne, I looked again, £276, £100 more. They have another regime for a different skincare. It's £300, so similar. £325 for their intense lifting treatment range, £333 for another anti-aging range. They all do different things. But you can see our product is really reasonably priced against anything else out there. So number one, that is one of the 5 reasons that I absolutely love it. Second one is it is really simple to use. and it's really simple to recommend. As a direct sales company, I don't have a team, although we do have a lot of salon owners. Once they really understand what we're doing here at Lifevantage, they kind of get over the fact that it's a direct sales company because they just can't get this anywhere else. What we're doing here is groundbreaking. It's scientific advancement. And once they really and truly understand what's going on here, they're like, actually, this is really good. And they can be very profitable recommending the products themselves as well. But I don't have a full team in my organization of beauty therapists or experts in the beauty industry. Some of my consultants are engineers and plumbers and IT workers, for example, and they have absolutely no clue about skincare. So what I really love, which I didn't love in the beginning, because everything about my training said that you need a different cleanser, a different cream for every single skin type, whether you're oily, whether you have acne, whether you're sensitive and reactive and allergic, whether you're dry, whether you're aging, whether you're young, male, female, sun damaged, you need lifting. Everything and every skin type had a different product. Some of the skincare ranges were like hundreds and hundreds of products. Training your salon staff in all of the products and which ones they should recommend was a nightmare and cost a fortune to send the staff to go and do the training, because it was like a week long so that they understood everything. What I love about this is it's 4 products. Everybody uses everything. And there's not an awful lot of really in-depth training to do. So all you've got to do is teach people what order to use it in, which means that it doesn't matter anybody's background, they can come to our company, recommend it, and it's really simple to get somebody to use. So I really love it. When I first started, didn't believe that you could use the same products for everybody, but I do now. The results that you get are not because of the cream or the treatment that's going on your skin per se. It's what happens to the cells in your skin once it's applied, and it has a healing, a balancing, and a normalizing effect, which is crazy to think about. But if you've got acne, you're going to see results. If you've got oily skin, you're going to see results. If you want way advanced lifting, anti-wrinkle, anti-aging, you're going to get results. So that is a massive, massive plus for me. And if you're like me and you work in a salon, or you are a therapist, or you're a salon owner and you have staff, this is a great solution. Third thing is that they're clean products. This is becoming more and more required by customers every single day. They want products that are clean, that they don't have harsh chemicals or perfumes or additives and preservatives that are going to cause them problems or be irritating or get into their system and be bad for their health. So it also means that the products are non-irritating and they soothe and heal the skin as opposed to irritating it in most cases. We do have, what I will say on this actually, occasionally we do have somebody who will react, and it's not because they're sensitive to the product, it's because the products are actually quite intense. And so if you tend to be a little bit reactive, you want to get on this because it's going to heal your skin from the inside out long term. But there'll be a way to start using it that'll be a little bit easier for your skin. I would also recommend getting on NRF2 because it is going to take down a lot of the inflammation. Not trying to claim I treat, cure, or prevent anything. Let me get that in there. But it will help with any inflammatory, irritating issues. Over 3 months, you're going to find that reduces a ton anyway, and you'll be absolutely fine. If you're sensitive, this is actually what you really need. I don't know if you've ever heard of Think Dirty, but it's an app. You can go there, you can put in all your household products, skincare, cleaning products, body care, hair care, and it'll tell you on a scale of 1 to 10 how clean your products are. 0 being very clean and 10 being quite toxic. It's a great app to go now, put your own skincare in, and you will be very surprised. There are some that are supposed to be or marketed as all natural. They come up as 8s, 9s. All of the Lifevantage products are a 0 or a 1 on the Think Dirty app, which means that you can be rest assured that they're clean, they're safe to use. Number 4, and this is probably one of the most important, is the products all deliver results that you can physically see and feel, literally within 15 minutes of applying them. So these are all examples of just 15 minutes of applying the product on the left and the after on the right. And you can see within 15 minutes that the hydration of the skin has massively improved, the wrinkles have plumped out, and there's even a little bit of a lift, I think, in the eyelid there as well. But guys, this is 15 minutes. These are also 15-minute before and afters. So you can see on the left, under the eye area, looks a lot better. The nasolabial, so the line from the nose to the corner of the mouth, looks a little bit plumper. And then on the gentleman on the right, you can see the lines under his eyes seem a little bit different as well. Like I said, it's 15 minutes. I did my own. And this is another 15-minute before and after. And this is mine. This is on the left was the beginning, and the right was literally 15 minutes after applying the whole range, actually. So you can see that the forehead lines look a little bit better. This exactly the same lighting, facial position, everything. You can see that under the eye area, it just looks more brighter, lifted, and filled out. Not as, I don't know if it's puffy, but it looks brighter and tighter. There's a light lift in the eyelid, not a great deal, but the overall complexion really just looks a lot brighter and a lot more hydrated. So literally within 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you can look in the mirror and think, wow, I actually can see a difference. But what about the long-term expectations? Because that's what we really want, right? Well, you will actually see a difference very quickly. You will feel a difference on day 1. Your skin is going to feel much softer on the surface, and it's going to look a little brighter. After 7 days or 1 week of use, you will start to notice, look in the mirror and think, wow, I can really start to see a difference in the luminosity and the brightness of my skin. After 3 weeks, we are starting to see an improvement in lift, firmness, a reduction in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And we're also seeing a real improvement in those dark pigmentation age spots from 8 weeks by using this twice a day, every single day. Oh, was there supposed to be another one on there? Maybe not. So this is my 4-week before and after using the products, which I think you can see is quite a marked difference. My skin just looks brighter, more luminescent, plumper, I think is the main word. And underneath the eyes, you can see that the lines have really filled out. The skin just looks like it has a little more elasticity, and the top eyelids have really improved as well. This is one of our friends in the US. This is also 4 weeks. The main product responsible for this is the True Renew, the pink one, but she was using all of the products. But we've had great results with acne, with pigmentation. I mean, look at the lines and the puffiness on the before and after in this picture as well. It's amazing. You can see here there's a good difference in the pigmentation on the lower part of the face, but a really good result in the neck as well. If you look in the middle of the neck under the chin on the before and then the after, you'll see that the elasticity of that skin has really improved. You can see here in the eye area that the fine lines have really reduced quite a lot. So we're number one is, yeah, it's price, but price would come second to me if it delivered results. So really, I think for me, the main and the number one thing out of skincare is I have got to see a visible difference. And also, it's got to be clinically tested. I want to see some science. I don't want to hear that, you know, this special berry that's harvested at midnight on a new moon is what we use, and that's all about that, but there's no research to show what it actually does. I'm not interested in that. I want to see facts. I want to see hard science to show that these products do something when you use them. So this particular study, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because it's quite complex and detailed, and I don't want to bore you with it, but basically the green pot, the hydrate that you see on there, it was shown in a clinical study to upregulate 70 different genes in your skin. So the genes that are responsible for collagen production and catalase and superoxide dismutase and hyaluronic acid and elastin and all these other things, the production of your protein in your skin cells, they are all declining, down regulating as you age. They're accelerated by several different internal and extrinsic environmental issues. But that cream, when applied to the skin, was shown to upregulate and reactivate 70 different genes in your skin that are turning off as you get older, meaning that we can start to function on a cellular level more effectively than you would without it. And the conclusion of that study basically said that it upregulates the genes, it's responsible for preventing aging in the skin. It says at the end, these activated pathways orchestrate a continuum of activities, ultimately leading to anti-aging benefits. As a consequence, just 7 days treatment with the hydrate cream, the skin had restructuring effects. So it was able to restructure your skin with visible improvements in all skin layers. So the visible part that you can see and the collagen base that sits underneath it, with no inflammation or irritation detected. So in order to get those type of results, so restructuring the skin, you normally have to have a harsh peel, some chemicals, some laser, an acid peel or something like that, or maybe one of these vampire facials or PRP, something like that. No irritation, we're able to restructure the skin. Now, this one is very interesting. And you can see that it's actually used over the course of 2 months in this study. No adverse reactions observed across a multi-ethnic panel. And the interesting thing is, it gave a reduction in DNA damage, which is what ultraviolet radiation does. It damages the DNA of your cells, causing an onset and speeding up the aging process dramatically. So it increased the level of NF2 in the skin after exposure to ultraviolet. This regime should provide additional protection against environmental stresses and intrinsic stresses, meaning stress and things that are going on in your own body. So that is pretty heavy stuff. So let's quickly go through each product because there's only 4. Step 1 is to cleanse. You would want to use probably a pea would probably be too much. Now, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can just put it in your hands with a bit of water and foam it up and use it all over. It will not dry your skin. It will leave your skin feeling incredibly soft, incredibly clean, like it's been exfoliated, but just really soft and supple. It won't dry it out at all. Even if you're uber dry with eczema, you could still use the cleanser. It would absolutely be fine. It does come with a natural exfoliating enzyme in it. And what I tend to like to do with this is I like to put it, when my skin's clean with no makeup, I like to put it on dry skin, massage it around. If I had to add a little nip of water just to help me massage it in a bit more, I might do this once a week and give my skin a really good clean like I would with a cleanser without any water. And I do that for just a minute or two or 30 seconds. I do my eyelids, under my eyes, everywhere. And then I wash it off with plenty of clean water. Wow. If you do that, you really get a nice surface that is ready to really absorb the rest of the treatments into your skin. It feels soft, it feels smooth, it feels amazing. So I highly recommend you try that just maybe once a week as an intensive cleanse and exfoliation. There are no bits in it, it's an enzyme. So step 2 is a serum. This is the Firm and Renew True Renew. And it is designed to have a dramatic result on your skin. It actually has peptides, biopeptides from cranberry. And those biopeptides are able to penetrate incredibly deep into the skin. They have a multi-biological function, and it has the result of about 11 different effects in the aging process. So it would be like using 11 different treatments in one cream. So it's going to lift, it's going to firm, it's going to plump. And it really is, it had that behind, I don't know, they're all great to me. I think the eye serum is my favorite, 100%. This is probably my second, but probably with the cleanser alongside it. And the hydrate, I love it, but the others just come before it. Because this is, I really love this. I've had really good results on my neck from this. And the lady that you saw earlier with the neck that had a really good result in just 1 week, this was mainly from using the True Renew. So it's better than retinol because it delivers the type of results you would get from retinol, but without having the harsh results that you get from using a high-level vitamin A or retinol, irritating, inflammatory for a lot of people. Even if you step up, you still get the irritation for most people with retinol. You get to feel the difference on day 1, but you start to see a sculpted, toned, lifted look in as little as 3 weeks. And that's why my 4-week before and after was so good, because this was a new product that we just introduced and I had been putting it on with the other products. So I love it, but this has to be my absolute favorite. It comes with, and what you can't see is when you take the little top off, it's got a cooling wand. So you can actually keep this in the fridge. If you're somebody who has puffiness under the eye, this is an amazing, well, it's good for all sorts of things, but this is very good for you. So what I do is I don't apply it with the wand. I put the cream on and then I get the wand and I massage it into the eye area. If it's out the fridge, it's like putting a cold press or a little cold iron under your lids, and it really helps to take that puffiness down quite quickly. And if you took a before and after picture in 15 minutes, you would see a difference. It happens that quickly. So it's designed to give you a 360 result on your eyes, basically. We looked at all of the problems that people face in the eye area, and we're like, right, let's pick ingredients that can attack all of them. So we looked at, one of the big problems is sagging eyelids. Drop me a 1 in the comments if you can relate. I know I could. The other one is dark circles under the eye. The other one is puffiness under the eyes. And then a big one is the crow's feet and the lines and the wrinkles that form under, around, and on the outside of the eye area. So we looked at targeting all of the main areas that we could in one product, and to give you a 360 degree of anti-aging in the eye area. So it provides improvements in 7 different areas in full. You will literally feel it working. It's cool. The applicator helps, and it will give you a lift. From some of our consultants, the pictures that they've sent in their 15-minute before and after challenges, you see the eye lift. But for me, the lift that we've seen in the eyes over like 3 weeks to 3 months, people are sending me pictures and I'm like, look at your eyes from before to after. When I worked in the industry full time, eye products were one of the things that people wanted. They wanted the lids to lift. They wanted to get rid of the puffiness. They wanted their makeup to go on better. And this should be one of our best-selling products, honestly, because it is a gem. Get your hands on this. Use it. You will love it. You will notice visible lift. It is designed specifically to put on the upper lid and the bottom lid because it's designed to give you an eye lift. And the last one is True Hydrate. And this is the one that study was actually conducted on. It's designed to brighten and even the skin tone, increase your hydration, and it also has the power of NRF2 activation, upregulating all those 70 genes in your skin. So one of the main areas that it focuses on is hyperpigmentation. It's a big issue in all women of all skin types and all ethnic demographics. It's caused by the little cells that produce the skin tone of your skin. They actually get brain damage. The DNA of the cell, usually by ultraviolet radiation or medication or hormones or contraception, stuff like that, the DNA in those cells that tell the cell how much melanin to produce is got brain damage. And it starts throwing out way more than it's supposed to. So we actually use a fat-soluble form of vitamin C. And what that does is it works to break up the existing dark patches that are in your skin. It helps to block the tyrosinase, which is the thing that's creating too much of, which tells your skin to produce too much color. So we block that, and then we start to build your skin's strength and resistance to the environment with that NRF2 background that you saw in the study. It's shown to help with your collagen production and keep your skin in really good, healthy condition. We have seen people use this on all types of skin issues, even on animals. It is such a good product. All-rounder for all skin types. It doesn't matter. Now, if you're younger and you've got problem skin, this would probably be better for you than using the Renew, for example. But if you're maturer, so you could use like the cleanser and just hydrate, or the cleanser, the eye serum and hydrate. But if you're maturer, you're really looking for preventative or anti-aging, reversing effects, then you'd want to do all four. I think we've talked all about that. So, as I said before, already I feel that the products are quite affordable. But as part of our 15-year anniversary special, until the end of June, if you're on this call or listening to the replay before the end of June, you have the ability to get 20% off the existing full system kit. So what you need to do is get back to the person who invited you to watch this presentation. If it's after the 30th of June, I'm sorry, but you can still get the products, is the good news. So the regular price in euros would be £200 for the set or the collection. Now you're going to pay 160. That should be a euro sign. Sorry, guys, typo. In England, so if you're in Ireland or the Netherlands or Germany or Austria or Spain or Belgium, that would be your price in euros. If you're in the UK, it would normally be 167. Your consultant will show you how you get the best price. And it would now be 133 for all four products. Like, I used to sell creams that were 133 just for one, and it didn't do half of what this stuff does. To me, grab this while you can, get it on your skin, because you will not be disappointed. If you're a consultant, you always get the best prices, obviously. As a consultant, you also get 20% off your already good price as well, just to add that in there. So I just want to thank you guys for joining us this evening. I will open it up for a few questions if anybody has any. But other than that, I think that is most of the information that we need. Does anybody have any questions, anything they want to ask? If you do, ask now, and I'll try and help.